Yo, what is happening? Black Coffee Worship Podcast back in the house. We've been away for a little while. The old Mac setup died. It was just painfully slow to be able to render and do podcasting, and it was just super sluggish. So we are back with a new Mac setup. So new podcasts should be coming. This is just an announcement podcast happening of things that could be here in the future. But hope everybody's doing well, and hope everybody is okay and staying hydrated for sure. Black Coffee Worship Podcast, you'll be seeing more of them, some audio ones, some video ones in the future as well. As always, we are working on a lot of things behind the scenes. But today is April time, and the weather is fine, and Black Coffee Worship Podcasts are back on track. So, supping today, just to let you know, we are sipping and slurping the Reaper blend from Black Coffee Worship as a filter coffee. One of our favourites there to be put through on the filter section. I like it diner style. I've said this before in a previous podcast. Diner style coffee with a bit of sludge adds weight and thickness to it. The Reaper coffee, just to explain a little bit more about the Reaper, the artwork was done by Jason Lubrano from Iron Chic in Brooklyn, New York, and that's the label of Scully the Skullmaster holding a Black Coffee Worship mug. It is, I'll tell you a little bit about it. I've got the little how-to spiel in front of me. The Reaper coffee from Black Coffee Worship, our only single origin coffee special. The Reaper has picked this coffee from one of his Hellgate entrances to the underworld found at the volcanic lake Toba, North Sumatra region, a super bold dark roast that you can taste the hellfire volcanic ash notes from the island. Tobacco-y, smoky, hot with plentiful body and weight. Available as fresh roasted beans and a selection of grinds, filter cafetiere, French press, espresso, you choose. The 666 factor unholy coffee rating that we do, we rate our coffees out of 6s. The breakdown on how we rate our coffee out of 6s is on our website, www.blackcoffeeworship.co.uk. Strength on the Reaper is a 5. Strength on the Reaper is a 5. So it's a pretty hard hitter for you to be going through. The flavour is a 6 and the body is a 6. I throw it in as a body is 6 because when making it as this sort of filter press, if you can get that sort of filtered diner style sludge coffee going, it really brings out this thick, heavy weight into the process for you when reaping it. So that's what I'm sat here slurping in Liverpool right now. Delish. So as I was just mentioning, the old Mac died. R.I.P. the old Mac. The new one is set in place. I went for a Mac Mini desktop option. I don't know if anybody else uses these. So I've had the MacBooks in the past, and I was using a MacBook Air to try and do me video editing on for podcasts, and it was just super slow. I was just overrunning it basically. So went for this Mac Mini. It's going good so far. Done a little test video podcast setup, and no glitches or anything so far. It is at the moment for me rapid as fudge. So much quicker than the last setup. So if anybody is video editing or creative types doing, let me know. Have you worked on the Mac Mini before? It's the desktop version, so you plug it into a HDMI monitor, and you work from there. Just started out on it, and it seems to be working pretty well at the moment. As I was mentioning before, this is an announcement podcast, so just to announce a few things that'll be happening soon and has been happening since not releasing a podcast for, I think it's been maybe a month or two. So we're back in the game, basically. Probably, if you follow the Instagram page, the biggest announcement yet to come out of the butts of black coffee worship is finally super proud of this. It's the first official step in the direction to have a black coffee worship store, and we have set up a market wall space at Red Brick Market here in Liverpool. 60 Stanhope Street, L85RF. It's a part of the Baltic Market, so the Red Brick Market, I think it used to be called Red Brick Hangar, and they've moved over with these whole new units. There's a walkthrough video on the Instagram page of how to find our wall space that we are stocking: bags, ground and beans, t-shirts, coasters. I'll be throwing some mugs in a bit. I've got coffee jars there, I've got mocha pots in there, and keychains. I have printed off a little restaurant style cafe menu booklet that I got from Amazon, and I've put the sheets in of the breakdown of the origin regions and the flavour notes and the unholy coffee rating, so I'll be throwing that in pretty soon. But it's been up for maybe 2 weeks now at the Red Brick Market. The first step direction towards owning a black coffee worship store is here in Liverpool at the moment, so absolutely stoked to have that all packed out. I've had so many cool DMs come in, and photo tags and picture tags to say, you know, we've been down to collect a bag, a coffee, and all that kind of stuff. So as always, mega appreciated. Super thanks to the brothers and sisters that go and picking up the Goth coffee from the Red Brick Market here in Liverpool, L85RF. I'll be doing another restock soon. It seems to be shifting pretty quick. So yeah, more grounds, more beans. I'll do a t-shirt update as well, because they seem to be going out at the moment. T-shirts that are there are the Support Your Local Caffeine Dealers t-shirts. We've also got the Warriors t-shirts and Unholy logo. Oh, and of course, the coffee that we're drinking, the Reaper coffee. We've got the Jason Lubrano Iron Chic designed Reaper print t-shirt as well. I'll be putting more mugs there soon, but shout out to Elisa Pederosa from Hellcat Tattoo Brat Baby Tattoos for the hookup in general on getting that set up at the Red Brick Market in Liverpool. I had no idea that we could set up a stall and physically not be there and just have it stocked and they take it to the till. That absolute game changer. So mad props to Red Brick Market for even setting that up for local independent artists and creatives and sole traders that are trying to hustle their games out there. We've made loads of friends so far there as well. Our neighbours, shout out to Bit O Crumpet, who are selling sick prints, enamel pins and their own laser engraved coasters. The support and the scene that's happening at the moment there is really rad. So get down if you're in Liverpool, if you're from Liverpool, if you're visiting the Red Brick Market at the Baltic Market. Walk through Sharky's merch is on your left, walk down that alleyway, take a left and a right, and you'll see far wall Brat Baby Tattoos painted pink wall with skate decks on and all of her artwork and prints. And then just to the right of that you've got Bitter Crumpet and Black Coffee Worship stall. I've done 2 shelf setups with t-shirts hanging above, so basically I'm trying to make it look like a band merch stand was the idea, and everybody that sent photos have all said, Pablito, this looks sick, and we've grabbed a bag of ground. So awesome, huge thanks as always. Other things happening from, well, that have happened that I've not been able to shout and scream about podcasting wise has been an absolutely stoking looking rad awesome, the new BCW Furies Warriors baseball jerseys that we've pushed out. Designed and sat on these for an absolute age, for absolute time, but just waiting for the right time to push and release them. and we've got them in black with white pinstripes and white with black pinstripes, so a full inverted with the BCW hardcore logo chest pocket. We've modelled it off New York Yankee style baseball jerseys, but on the sleeves we've got BCW and the devil symbol as well. I'm just looking at one at the moment. BCW 666 on the back, printed as the number. Jersey 53 are making these in the UK. Absolutely blown away with their work. They are drop shipped, so I don't stock them. I send the order off to them, and they say it takes, I think, 4 weeks ish to produce one and have it posted and delivered. So they take a little while, but damn, they look rad. I've got myself a black XL at the moment. Fits like a glove. And we've got loads of orders put in and I've sent over as well, so they'll be hitting new people soon. And a huge shout out to everybody that's purchased one at the moment, which is always really, really rad. So this was then an announcement Black Coffee Worship podcast, here done from the Caves of Worship. Do hope everybody's doing rad and everybody's having a good time. Staying hydrated, drinking that coffee black, as black coffee is the only way. New things to be coming and looking for in the future. Instagram's a funny one. Instagram, the algorithms just show everybody boasting on about it, and you know, it's a hard slug. You post a photo, post a post or whatever, and it only gets seen by like 20 of your followers and no one new. Don't know what's going on. So Instagram's our main game where we try and announce things, but if you do have YouTube and you do watch YouTube, do think about subscribing to the YouTube channel where I'll be posting these podcasts and future videos that'll be happening. Now with the new Mac in place, I hope to be creating this as a community style brand, that I have these videos, and that's going to be like the forefront game of Black Coffee Worship. Black Coffee supplying bags, screen printed merch, all in house, and making these videos because it is a fun thing that we find to do here at Black Coffee Worship. New future things to happen next month, hopefully. Everything that'll be happening. Looking for May, a new collabo blend to be launched. Stay tuned on that one. It's still up in the air at the moment. We're just trying to get the finalisation sorted with the release, the artwork, and the availability to do it. So that's pinched in there at the moment. May collabo blends. I'm doing a design mug venture, working with various different artists to release a series of mugs to be happening. So they'll be up on their website as well as ours. A new Nottingham stockist is about to be revealed, so keep your eyes and ears out there. Any Nottingham heads that are around, we're going to have a stockist in Nottingham, as well as the current stockists that we've got for Black Coffee Worship. And at the moment in time, I'm always sat on fire. I've said this before in my Instagram stories. Please stick around. I'm sat on absolute fire. But I've got something really cool and special in the pipeline. I won't say too much, but a hint and a sneak peek would be alcoholic venture. I'll leave it as that. Let you think on what it could be in this new alcoholic Black Coffee Worship adventure. I will end this podcast with a passage of a page picked at random from my little book of fika I have on my desk, with little what is fika and fika quotes and just all things svenska and fika about having good black coffee times. Check out the fika YouTube podcast from previous times ago about what is fika and what it means to us. It's a very important thing. Random page, let's go for here. Oh, I think we might have had this one before, but I'll go for it again. Fika notes. Coffee is a hug in a mug. Couldn't agree more, thank you. And the last one, this is a Turkish proverb. Coffee should be black as hell, strong as death, and as sweet as love. Nice. That was it for today's podcast. Thanks for sticking in. Paul here from Black Coffee Worship. As always, and I say it every day to all my brothers and sisters and homies, stay rad, stay hydrated. Peace.